Roger.
Good morning, everybody. It's not my fault I'm late.
Yes, it is. Yesterday, I'll own it.
I had too much coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm squirreling like a squirrel. But next thing you know, this is what's going to happen. We're going to get the party started, but we do have a special guest, and we want you to stay tuned because you want to hear about this. With that being said, let's get it started like I did. Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight. All right, everybody. Today is going to be a good day. It is, what is it?
You ready for it?
Yes, let's go.
It's International Scotch Day.
International Scotch Day?
Scotch Day. Where's your Scotch glass?
Do you know what Scotch tastes like?
Of course I know what Scotch tastes like.
Okay, give me a description of what Scotch tastes like.
I'm going to say classic. Is that a taste? No?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another idea.
Cold.
No.
What are you asking for here?
Scotch. I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to get the taste in my head right now.
It goes. It's always for me. It's always like paired with a cigar, and so it's got that pairing thing going on. Yeah. Yep.
So remember when we had that like taste testing with the food,
Which
the mezcal.
Yes.
That tastes like an ashtray.
That's not Scotch.
That is tequila. That tastes like
that was tequila that was smoked. So,
anyways, guys, we basically just flow and fly through life, and then ultimately I tell Eric probably like 5 minutes that we have a guest, and it's not his fault, it's my fault, but I'm also one of those guys that just says, hey, if you want to get on the show, let's do it, especially if it's a big deal. And my cousin Mario ended up calling me or messaged me last night and says, hey, can you do a plug-in? I know it's not in Prescott, but it's in Phoenix, Gilbert area, and it's for a great cause. And him being a veteran, I said, you know what? I could go ahead and make that happen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on my buddy, Paco. I've been chatting with Paco all this morning in regards to a lot of things, especially his podcast down in Gilbert, and also about what he's planning on doing this weekend. So tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous, man.
All right, brother. This is what we're doing. I'm a veteran. I was in the military for about 15 years. When also got out of the military, I didn't know what to do. Like most of us, when we get out of the military, we were like, dude, what do we do? Sergeant, help me out. So I was desperate. Long story short, I'm doing this walk on Saturday, and it's going to be at 10 in the morning. We're going to start from the Gilbert PD, which is the Civic Center, towards the American Legion, which is on Gilbert Road. It's going to be 2.2 miles, which represents the 22, the veterans that take their lives on a daily basis. And that's what we're doing. And we ask you for support. I know there's a lot of people who come from the Valley and comes from every place in Tucson. I have a few people who come from Tucson, and another one from the West Valley.
So I'm distracted by all the cool stuff in your room too. Is that the most interesting man? Is that the most interesting man in the world behind you, or is that you?
Yeah. He's actually. I had this.
Is he behind a bar too?
Huh?
Is he behind the bar?
Is he behind the bar too?
He's my bartender.
And does it really say allergic to pendejos behind you?
No, it says pendejadas.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I'm allergic to bullshit, pretty much.
Eric noticed everything in your room right now. That is so funny.
All right, so give us a little bit of background on you. How did you get here? I mean, you say you needed a place to go and ideas, but let's tell us about a little bit about the organization and how you got here.
I like the first thing that he said to me earlier this morning.
What was it?
He says, I made it here with just a suitcase.
All right.
Let's start there.
Well, I'm promoting the walk. That's what we're doing today. Because if we're going to my thing, I'm just going to go like the whole day. And I can come back to do that another time if you want me to. But right now, honestly, I just want to promote the walk. I just want to know that people is going to be there to support us. And it's not going to be that long. It's going to take probably about an hour or so. So we want everybody to come to Gilbert and help us out. the reason that I'm doing this, and this is my own personal reason, is that I'm a firm believer that we have to support our troops. We got to support them when they come out. We send our kids when they're 18, 17. We sign the paper and say, hey, man, go to the Army or go to whatever armed forces you want to. But the problem is that we don't support these kids, man. When they come out all fractured, all broken. And the VA says, here's a bunch of pills, take them. So we're trying to patch it and instead to bring these kids back, man, and readapt them, adapt them to a society that doesn't like to be honest. So we got to readapt all these guys that are coming out from the military to civilian life. You go into the military and you spend 2 months on boot camp, basic training, but they don't, and they teach you to be a soldier, they teach you to kill, they teach you all this stuff. So how do you want these kids to get out of the military and go into be a civilian? Hey, God bless you, do your thing. So that's what we're trying to trap all these kids that are coming out, man, like homelessness, MTS, military. We do everything. We go and we fight for people who's homeless, who's people who has mental issues, like all of us. Even if you're a civilian, you do. But yeah, that's my walk is all about. And I walk for vets. We've been walking from Mississippi to Georgia, which is about 600 miles, just to bring awareness. That's all we want. We want to bring awareness to tell people that, dude, we're alive, we're broken, we need help. We're not broken, we're just fractured. We can fix the game, but that's mainly my own PTSD.
That is. And what is this show? I mean, you've also, sounds like you've got a vlogcast too.
Yeah, the Rogue Interview Show. So what I do with the Rogue Interview Show, and I was talking before, and I say, hey man, the reason that I focus on this is because I saw many kids when they went into combat and they were like, geez, Sergeant, I can't do this, man. And they freaked out and they cry and they're human. We're not machines. So when we come out, man, we need the help. And that's why my show is bringing everybody, everybody. Everybody's welcome in my show. If you have something to give to the society, if you have something to provide, then we're here to help you out. If you're a business, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a therapist, all that stuff. So we need your help as a society. And that's what the Rogue Interview Show does, just bring people here.
Well, and Tomas here, who's with TC Carpet Care, is commenting, like when he got out, he said one day he was in uniform and the next day he was all alone in Prescott. Like it was just like that, I guess. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't teach you to be a civilian, dude. I'm telling you, you are teaching me to kill someone. Guess what I'm going to do when you piss me off?
It's true. It makes sense. Yeah.
No, I was like, hey. Is like, and that's what they say. Oh, the soldiers have an attitude. Oh, the soldiers have. Dude, we were trained to kill. We were trained to give you kisses and hugs. There's no rainbows and butterflies. No, it's shit. It's real. It's combat.
Mm-hmm.
And they come out. Like I'm telling you, man, they come out. And
I didn't even think about it that way, but you're right. Like it turned out. I remember my dad was on the street like on the next day. Like that was it. Like, hey, you're in LA now. Have fun, kind of thing. And that was I didn't even think about it like that. But you're right.
Yeah, we appreciate everything that you're doing right now, and not to cut it off short, but make everybody well aware of what is happening and where it's happening.
It's gonna be in Gilbert, Arizona, 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. We're gonna be meeting about 9:30 just to get all the flags and everything all squared away. We might gonna have the Legion riders, so we're gonna have people on motorcycles and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make this a big deal. One of my best friend's buddy died and killed himself actually about a week ago. And that's what pretty much moved me in to keep doing this. So it's hard to talk about this stuff, man. It's mind-boggling.
Well, once again, I appreciate you getting on this morning. I met you yesterday, all in regards to my cousin Mario, and thank you, Mario, if you're watching, for hooking us up and linking us up. From here on out, you have a friend in Prescott, Arizona. So if you want to expand do some things,
I actually want to try a walk. I want to try a walk with you guys.
Don't try it. Do it. There's lots of places to walk here too, and the weather's great when it's not there.
Don't try it. Just do it, man. You got a home here. We'll go ahead and set it up. We'll make the flyer. We'll let's just do it. just give me a call. I know we're going to go ahead and keep in touch, but needless to say, thank you so very much. I don't want to cut us off because we can sit here all day long, but if you guys want to go ahead and check out his podcast, it's on Instagram.com. Well, it's not on Instagram.com. Is it on Instagram?
It says Instagram.
It's on Instagram under the Rogue interview show, like on your screen right there.
Yeah, and it's all under here on the bottom. And if you guys want to go ahead and screenshot that, go visit him. Go say that you saw him on the Prescott Times and give him some love. And if you guys want to get out of town this weekend, which is obviously the biggest weekend in Phoenix, Arizona, which is the Super Bowl.
And the TPC, the golf tournament.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Waste Management
Open's going on right now too.
And the walk that we're gonna have too on Saturday.
And the walk, yeah exactly.
Yeah. If you want to go back and check out our post, we'll post it again on our page. So with that being said, Paco, you have a beautiful day. Thank you so very much, and please, man, keep in touch with us because we're gonna make it happen.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna do it.
Thank you for your support. This one was
thank you, and I love your room.
Notice.
I do.
Roger,
it's inspirational. Yeah,
I'm gonna create a room just like yours, so Eric will be really happy with our room.
just checking what's in the back and start looking at. That's one way to get attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it.
Did you see ours? We're cruising downtown Prescott, Arizona.
Really? The biggest.
We're cruising downtown Prescott, Arizona. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and get some news in. We'll be talking with you. Thank you so very much.
Roger. Thank you, brother.
All right, cool. Looks like Dan found the link, so there we go.
All
so
right,
Dan's gonna follow him. That's awesome. All right, what else we got going around Prescott?
These things right here are these things are monumental. I believe that every time something happens, and it's always for a reason, we like to go ahead and do that because once again, when somebody asks for me to do something that's sentimental to them, I'm always on it, and you know that. That's the reason why Eric will be like, bro, heads up. I was like, this is how we roll, man. So anyways, go follow him. Make sure you guys give him some love. And if we have some support here locally in our area that wants to see and make this happen, let us know. We want to be a part of it. But today, bro, did you see what's on the news?
Which thing?
Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about the weather first.
Is it snowing yet?
No, it's going to be beautiful today. That's
going to be beautiful. Is it going to be beautiful this weekend too? Are you going to any of the concerts and stuff that's a big deal in Phoenix this weekend?
No.
Stay far away, huh?
I am actually staying far away.
Okay.
I'm actually doing the single mingle. Single mingle on Saturday.
Okay.
And then something's supposed to be happening on Sunday, and I'm trying to remember. There's something going on.
Time to go to Costco.
Yeah. On a Sunday?
On Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, is that what your Sundays are?
That's what Sunday is, yep.
Anyways, check this out, man. It's supposed to be 55 degrees today, so you know what that means. It's going to be like 5 degrees.
It means I
more,
overdressed. It means you're pushing hoodie weather out the door.
Yeah. Well, I ended up buying a nice little black coat. It would actually look pretty dope, but I could take that off and get no sleeves. Yeah. So,
Dan's saying stay far, far away from the valley. So there's
a lot of people coming up from the valley because they know for a fact that everything in Phoenix is.
Do you remember the last Super Bowl?
The price.
The last Super Bowl, they had so many planes parked at the Scottsdale airport that they could barely get the planes up and down. Like the aerial from it. I'm guessing it's going to be a similar scene.
That is crazy, man. Okay, so let me just go ahead and run down a couple things that happened in the news today or yesterday. And we're obviously posting every day. So 50 pounds of methamphetamine seized in a traffic stop after a K9 alert. That was in Cottonwood, Arizona. But you know what? Did you see the big thing that's happening?
I didn't. What's the big thing?
United States Postal Service is doing a tribute for skateboards.
Skateboards.
Yeah, this is the first year I've ever heard or seen this happen, and I am like stoked for all the skaters out there. Me and Eric is do or die or skate or die back in the day. They used to be misfits.
Yeah.
And then look at they're actually getting skateboard art on stamps. And I don't know if any skateboarders out there right now is excited about using stamps, but stamp collectors, this is one for you.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that kind of idea.
That is cool.
Yep, it's actually a really big deal. So anyways, there is a lot of information that's going down on the Prescott Times.
And let's face it. So did you watch State of the Union last night?
I stopped it as soon as I heard all the lies. There was so many. It was one of the most. You know what? What I saw last night is division amongst people that are supposed to take care of us.
There you go. Yeah, I agree. And so shifting those gears, things in Prescott are starting to heat up. for our political scene. You see that? I sent you one this morning.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what did it say? Hi, how you doing? I would
Right.
like to go ahead and be involved.
Yeah.
Well, we want everybody to be aware of what's going on in our community. So make sure that you tune in, because we're going to have all that
And
stuff.
it's a reminder that a lot of these positions locally have a greater impact on your day-to-day life than even some of the big national decisions. So it's like I always talk, everybody always puts signs up in their yard for presidents and whatever, and on their cars, but the local elections are so much more impactful.
Yep.
Like they can do something that like that and just ruin your life or your day anyway.
Not on our watch.
Yeah. So anyway, be involved locally. That's the point.
We want to make sure that you guys are always involved. So make sure you go to theprescotttimes.com in order for you guys to find all the breaking and latest news here locally in our area in Yavapai County, and hence the 863 morning show. So with that being said, I got to get out of
Is
here.
that it? No giveaway today?
Oh, shoot.
Who'd you give it away to? Who'd you give it away to yesterday?
I got to go back, Eric.
Well,
Well,
I'm going to keep you on spot on this. It's
we're going to have to
important.
go back and figure it all out and see exactly who did what.
Giveaways are important.
They are
You
important.
should show all the taggings and say, okay, this is it. You should do it on the air. I like it when you do it on the
You
air.
do it on the air.
I like it when
we
you
have
do
to
it on
go
the
all the
air.
way back to yesterday.
A whole day.
It's a whole day of
For me,
posting.
that's like 3 lines. For you, it's like, it's
Look
like
at, I gotta
500 posts.
Scroll. Oh, here we go. Check it out.
I saw your little dance. That was cute.
I told you while you were here, just hanging out.
All right, so-
Transformational coach.
So who shared it?
Glenn, Marina, Dan, me.
Who shared it the most?
Nobody, just me.
Just you shared it the most?
Yeah. You know what?
You would do your scrolly thingy?
This one is actually, well, okay, so Dan has won, so has Marina, so I appreciate you guys 100%, but the newest one right here is Transformational Coach.
Okay.
Shauna is the winner for yesterday's $30 gift certificate from Culver's, so thank you so very much. And I actually talked to a woodworker today, and he was wanting to go ahead and give us a cutting board.
The woodwork. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
fancy. That's fancy.
I saw him this morning at the local as I was getting my cafe,
Okay.
and he says, hey, I want to hook you up with a cutting board. So I'm going to message him later, and maybe we can go ahead and give away that. But you're going to have to follow our pages in order for you guys to see that, because guess what? That's what we do here.
Okay.
So anyways, the winner from yesterday's Culver's is Transformational Coach.
All right.
And
Shauna.
Yes.
All
We're going to go
right.
ahead and like the post, and we're going to let her know as soon as we get off of this, so you guys are well aware that we are giving away stuff.
And for those
you
that
guys are
did
happy.
share, thank you. And there's going to be more giveaways coming.
Yep. So, hey, before we leave, we're going to go ahead and show a little snippet of the World's Oldest Rodeo, because guess what? We're involved, and that makes us really responsible to make sure that you guys are buying your tickets. And don't forget to
Don't be a complainer, Joe.
Say that again, Eric.
I said, don't be a complainer in June. I don't have tickets. Does anybody have rodeo tickets? Don't be that person.
Don't be that person.
Yep.
All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. We'll see you guys later.